Oh, hey guys.
Ah, Noah. Perfect timing. Gotta talk to you.
What is it?
As I'm sure you know, the watch's got a pretty high turnover. People come, people go, and they all got their reasons.
Heck, even Mimi took off. Went south to Euchris on some kind of warrior journey or whatever.
What? We lost Mimi. That's okay, she didn't even have a rune lens, that liar.
That's why I want you to take my place as captain for a while. Well, I'm not planning to up and vanish anytime soon. I think it'd be good practice.
Yeah, it'll be good. Wait, what? You're making Noah the acting captain? I've got seniority by 2 days. You should have asked me.
I did ask you. You said, and I quote, "That sounds like a pain in the butt."
Yep, you played yourself, Leanne.
Yep, that sounds like me, all right. Fine then, Noah. I officially dub thee acting captain.
Well, Noah, what you say?
That sounds like a pain in the butt. But I'll do it.
Sure. I'll do it.
Because if I don't do it, then Leanne might, and I don't want her to be in
See?
charge.
Decisive. That's what I like about you. Now, for your first assignment, let's go tell Emir what's going on.
Oh, hi.
Need something?
Is that a portrait of one of the devs? It is very detailed.
I'm gonna be letting Noah take over as captain for a while.
It's either a dev or like a Kickstarter backer.
You would do that to me. Did it ever occur to you that I might have my own plans for how to allocate our resources?
I don't know, if I was a Kickstarter backer, I don't think I would want a portrait of myself in the game and look hyper realistic and stick out like a sore thumb.
Why it's my job to create order out of this shoddy ragtag outfit is beyond me. I'd quit on the spot if it weren't for her ladyship.
Hey, it is what it is. Going forward, Noah chooses our teams. And if you catch wind of any jobs, you set him up.
Jobs? Oh, there's no shortage of those. I thought the Watch was created as a reserve force to assist the standing army in times of crisis, but it seems I was mistaken.
Oh no, when he says jobs, I know what he means. Side quests.
Because the rest of the land clearly sees us as some kind of glorified errand runners.
Yep. Side quests.
Why me? Why? Why? Right then. What sort of job would please the Watch's finest?
Tiger hunting.
Not listed.
Wolf hunting.
Anything related to hunting, not listed.
You really just said wolf hunting when Gar's standing right there.
However, the Watch is shorthanded. If you meet anyone gullible enough, capable enough, then kindly recruit them. Can I trust you with that, oh great captain?
Yeah, have you ever heard of Shining Black Eggs? When we started the game, it asked us if we wanted to carry over our rising data, and one of the things that carried over was whatever you named the food from New Neva.
Just Noah is fine.
Should have named it something
Don't
funny.
let me down, oh mighty captain. If you bring home recruits, I'll consider letting you thicken out your team. In the meantime, I can't spare anyone.
Okay, well, I lost Mio, so that's fantastic.
Count me in!
We'll show him what the Watch is made of.
Advanced Battle Planning 1. You can access Battle Plan in the main menu to configure what each party member does in Auto Battle mode. You can set each character up with action limits to restrict what they do, up to 4 priority actions they should focus on, and targeting settings to focus on specific enemies. Oh, we'll worry about that later. So I guess, yeah, it is kind of like Unicorn Overlord if we set it to auto battle. Can I... Wait, large allies use 2 dots. Can I put people in the back? Like this? Wait, I have a support slot and an attendance slot. Or 3 attendance slots. Interesting. Wait, I should stagger them. Just in case there's any line AoEs. Formation has been changed where there's no front. So, I'm assuming that that's okay, right? The game says that's okay, right? Oh. Apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, fine. Hey, Laramie, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you for the bid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, and thanks for being a froggy friend. You again? Don't tell me you forgot your assignment already. Huh. I asked you to recruit new members for the Watch. If it's too much for you, say so. I'm the one who suffers if you bite off more than you can chew. Night, Yule. Thanks so much for stopping by. Good to see you. Oh! Thank you for the 4 bits. You're slowly pelting me with bits. Bit by bit. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, a chest. I got a faded book, chapter 19. If I skip to chapter 19, it's gonna spoil the rest of the book. Brandon Messi. I like how no one just reads it out loud. I mean, I guess what else is he supposed to do? I thought maybe it would just appear in like a blank text box, like not a text box with his portrait and with Noah's portrait and Noah's name. I thought it would just be like a little text box at the bottom of the screen. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Being immortalized in a game that you supported. No one knows him personally. No one knows Brandon Messi personally. Hello there, my name is Aki. Would you have guessed I used to be a travel writer? I've been all over. I hope your path takes you all over the big, wide world. Can't wait to see my cameo in Penny Blood. I think my name's just gonna be listed in the credits in Penny Blood. And Frogtail. I also backed Frogtail. I was kind of tempted to take one of the bigger, like, backer packages, but I was like, I should save my money. I was like, I at least want my name in the credits. This is Lady Puriel's manor. Try not too well, under no circumstances may you soil anything, so please walk with care. Welcome to Lady Puriel's manor. You don't seem to be dangerous people. I'm just gonna let you right in. Oh, never mind. He doesn't let me in. Where can I find some new party members? Lady, are you okay? Lady? You seem to be 2 people blinking in and out of existence on top of each other. You okay? You need to see a doctor? Oh, I can't even talk to her. You okay? Lady, your twin over there seems to be having some problems glitching in and out of reality. I think she's trying to escape the Matrix. Oh, okay, I guess you don't care. Oh, they separated. She split! Twins. Mitosis. This is an appraiser's shop. If you have any questions about your tools, don't hesitate to ask. Oh, I have to go up the stairs. Welcome in. What do you need appraised? You have nothing that needs appraisal. Okay. Great. I like that. Yo, kids, do you want to join the watch? Well, thanks for the sleepless team. Wait, there's more over there. I should go to the end of the street. Is there like a sprint? I guess this is my max speed. Gotta let the boys out, you're right. Gotta show off those arms. Okay, so this is a dead end. Oh, you look like you might be important. Probably not. Oh, we have a name. This gate used to be open, but the lord of the area ordered it shut. I really did love coming here. There's a bridge out there people call Twin Springs Cross. The bridge itself is a work of art, but the real beauty is the view of the river at sunset. Can I recruit the dog? Why does this dog not have a capital letter? You couldn't even bother to name your dog with a capital letter? Come on, people. Show some respect. I like how it just says bow wow. Bow wow. This dish is the pride of our butler. I do hope you'll enjoy it. I just waltzed right into your house and you just immediately offered me food? Thank you. I feel like I'm on the cusp of inventing a completely new dish, but something seems missing. Quite a challenge, this. I think it's gonna take some time. Have you tried melted cheese? Why is she holding an umbrella indoors? That is a very good question. Wait, I could have gone into that building. Meow. Oh! Hi, Hugo!
Huh? You selling something?
Are you sure you shouldn't be guarding New Neva? I mean, I guess you never did your job there anyways. So... I guess.
We're looking for capable people to join the Eltisvice Watch.
Yeah, I've heard that name all right. Got my own mission, though, so...
Well, I don't want you anyways, Hugo. You were useless in the last game. You didn't do anything.
Mission, is it? Cloaks, daggers, that sort of thing?
Generally.
Well then, how about this? I'll help you with your mission, and in turn, you can help me with mine.
You don't know what his mission is, though. What if he's, like, out to assassinate the president, and you're like, I'll help you with your mission?
You are gonna help me. Buddy, you don't even know what the mission is. Could be I'm out for blood, looking to part innocent heads from quaking shoulders and all that.
That's what I said.
You don't seem the type. And that being the case, I don't see the harm in helping.
Actually, most folks would say I'm exactly the type. Question is whether you're keener than some or stupider than most. Last chance. Next time I ask you to help, you're gonna be bound to it.
If you say it's a vital mission, I trust you.
You're even nuttier than I thought, and I love it. Know what? I'll join you. My mission can wait.
My mission can wait. I wasn't protecting New Neva anyways.
Something tells me I'm in for a wild ride if I stick with you.
Wandering Samurai, you go.
Lead the way, then.
Cool, okay. Look, there's the shark. I see a shark face on that poster. Oh, there's two of them. Are there any shark people in this town? I want one so bad. Can I add him to my formation already, or do I need to go to the people to do that? Oh no, he's already there. Your HP is pretty high. Your defense is also pretty high. I think you should go here. Kiro acting like 100 heroes are just things you collect. That's what I'm assuming it's like, right? Okay, no one else here looks very hero-like. Oh. I was about to say, this person looks like they could be recruited. Rain, little girl object. What? Rain, little girl object. What? Whoever made this statue clearly did not have a penchant for naming. Should have just left it untitled. Rain, little girl object. Hey Gwendolyn, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Whoa there, you're not a spinadier, are you? Come back after you know about Bigoma. Okay. Yes. Okay, so they're not selling any MP recovery items yet. You a traveler, are you? There must be something you need. Stop and shop at my store. Well, that's not actually a store. Welcome to the armory. Go on, have a look around. We won't be beat on stock. In the market for something shiny, are we? Well, I have quite a bit of money, but I feel like I shouldn't need to actually buy upgrades this early in the game. Welcome, welcome. If you're after anything rune related, come this way. Whoa, this place is a little different. That's kind of cool. It like blurs in and out, depending on how close you get to it. I didn't mean to leave. Oh, these are expensive. Hey look guys, we're buying from the shop of Robin Fire Emblem right here. Hey there, I got you covered for weapons. Oh, you just pay money to get upgrades? You can spend Bakwa to enhance weapons. It has a limit. I mean, I'm assuming because we don't equip weapons. So that means we could just improve our weapons and it's good, right? Well, I'm obviously going to be using Noah for the game because I'm probably going to have to anyway, so... Sure, it's an investment. I don't know how far I should take this right now. It doesn't let me go up any higher. Even though I have the money. There must be some other requirement. But it does say it has a limit, it just doesn't tell me. I don't know if I want to invest in Gar yet. I don't want to spend money on characters I'm not gonna like use long term. I feel like I should have recruited more people than that. Or maybe I should go to the other map. Clearly I'm gonna use Leanne the whole game. She is a fist fighter, but she's kind of annoying. I feel like she and Gar are probably gonna do a lot of the talking, because like if a lot of the characters are optional, right? That means they're probably not gonna say anything during any of the story parts, right? They're gonna let me leave. Oh, that's just outside of town. Okay, I should report to Ymir once I have a few more members for the watch. I only got one more person though. Is that what he wants? Oh. What? Oh.
What?
Speaking of annoying girls.
Oh, yikes! Sorry. I was in a hurry. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know the way to Red Throat Ridge, would ya? Supposedly it's east of here? Help a girl out?
Well, you've got the direction right.
How come I didn't get this cutscene when I went down the stairs?
Yes! All right, evildoer. Here comes magical girl Malore, ready to dole out equal helpings of love and justice.
It's like recruiting Welch in Star Ocean 2, you're right.
Thanks, mister.
I don't know, but I got so caught up in it that I didn't think to stop her. We can't let a little kid wander into Red Throat Ridge alone. Come on.
Why was Iugo even in that cutscene? He didn't say anything. So, do I go back to Ymir first, or do I go help Malore? He's probably gonna tell- he probably wants me to get like a full party of 6. Is what I'm guessing. Oh, you weren't here before.
Gar, you old dog. It's been too long.
What in blazes are you doing back here, Sabine? Last I heard, you were off quelling some kind of rebellion in Kinan.
Oh, it's quelled. Thought I'd come rest my bones here for a while in the meantime.
The Watch, your idea of resting your bones?
Maybe. Or maybe I just smell opportunity. So, who's this? One of your men? You got a name?
Noah.
See here, Noah. When you've been a merc as long as me, all it takes is one look at a man's face to know if he's long for this world.
Wait, so you have like a death sight?
Ain't looking good, kid.
Wow. That's a way to start a conversation with a stranger you just met.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Sabine.
Forget it. Probably just the ale talking. Good men know life is precious, including their own. You be a good man, Noah.
And who was that delightful lady?
Sabine's an old friend. Nah, she'd laughed me out of the building for that. Let's call her an old... something.
Let's just call her old. That's better.
As mercs go, she's long in the tooth. Probably too damn stubborn to die, honestly.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
Is this good enough for you, Ymir?
Fair enough.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll go chase after Malora then. Unless any new events popped up in town now that I've seen those other ones. Oh, another cutscene?
There she is!
Excuse me, Mr. Soldier?
What's the matter?
Could you tell me which way is east? I'm trying to get to Red Throat Ridge.
Oh, well, that's,
Got it, thanks! Okay, Malor, back to work. No rest for the righteous.
She's on
Okay.
the move again! We'd better hurry!
It seems like Malora doesn't seem to recognize Iugo either, even though they know each other. Well, presumably they know each other, right? Then again, Iugo never did his job, so maybe he just didn't pay attention to anyone. So I should go... Wait, no. First I should make my map face north. There we go. That's better. Wait, there's a dock. Dang it! Every game needs a fishing minigame, right?
Any last words?
Like it?
Actually, I don't have a healer in the party anymore, so this might be bad.
Take this!
Yeah, got him!
That doesn't even count as exercise. Experience is strength.
Am I liking the game so far? It's charming. I'm hoping that maybe I'll meet some more characters that really, like, grab my attention in some way or another. It feels a little bit clunky, but obviously it's perfectly playable. I don't know, it just feels a little clunky sometimes. Like they're missing a couple little quality of life features here and there.
Yes! I've got him now. He must have thought he was pretty slick holding up in a place like this. But there's no pulling the wool over the eyes of justice. Magical Girl Malore sees all. Huh? Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? We just met like 2 seconds ago.
Hey, wait a second. You look kinda shady. Are you bad guys or something?
Oh, not the same song and dance from the last game again. She's gonna say we're bad guys, she's gonna run ahead, cause a bunch of trouble, we're gonna save her butt, then she's gonna think we're good guys, and then she's gonna run ahead, and then we're gonna see her again, she's gonna forget who we are, she's gonna think we're bad guys again, she's gonna run ahead and cause more trouble, and then we're gonna save her butt.
Well, guess what? You're about to see the error of your ways.
What? I'm not shady.
Nobody disturbs the peace on my watch. By the light of my guiding rune, and in the name of love and justice too, Magical Girl Malore is coming to get ya!
Even worse, she just joins your party immediately. Do you not recognize that Yugo? You were literally in the same town for the entirety of the last game.
Oh no, you have gotta be.
But then again, Yugo never did his job and Malore is stupid, so maybe they don't know each other.
Take no prisoners! Magical Cutie Missile!
But don't just stand there and take the magical cutie missile, Noah.
Oops, sorry. I thought for sure you were villains. That's what I get for judging a book by its cover. I won't make that mistake again.
Wait, what? Did I just miss an entire conversation or something?
Do I really look that shady? Yeesh.
Why did she just suddenly change her mind?
So, what brings you out here?
Oh, well, we ran into you back in Altusvice.
No, like, really, what happened there? It feels like I just missed out on a cutscene or something.
You mentioned Redthroat Ridge, and I thought, that's not good. This used to be a bandit stronghold, and there are dangerous creatures on the prowl, too.
Yeah, like they forgot to program in a boss fight or something? Another secret time skip, perhaps?
Trust me, I did a job here once. It's no place for a kid.
Yugo, are you gonna say anything? Or are you just standing there?
You came all the way out here to stop me, even though you don't even know my name?
Well, you told us your name, like, twice.
Actually, you've shouted your name like 7 times now, so I think
Okay,
I got
7,
that.
sorry.
Okay, well that settles it then. You must be a good person. So, tell me about this group you're in, the Watch. Is it some kind of super justice squad?
Sure, let's go with that.
So, in other words...
Who wrote this dialogue? There's been a lot of, like, weird dialogue in this game so far. Like, lines that just seem really out of place.
What you're suggesting is that we team up and fight evil! Magical Girl Malore meets Noah's Super Squad! It's bold. I like it.
What? No, I'm here to talk you out of this. And what evil?
There's a real nasty monster holed up in this pass. And I'm not talking the garden variety. It's packing some seriously dangerous magic. If we don't stop it, something awful is bound to happen.
See, I don't know if it's because of the local. I don't feel right just immediately blaming the localization.
And you were planning to face it alone?
I have a sinking suspicion that some of the dialogue is just weird on purpose. Originally.
Hey, I wouldn't be much of a magical girl if I wasn't ready to get knocked down a few times. But I always pick myself right back up.
All right, UN. We'll help you take down the monster.
Yes! Love and justice, your new tag team is here. Let's get this show on the road.
It does kind of feel like, yeah, like a PS1 era game that originally didn't have voice acting, so it sounded better when you're just reading it, and then now that it's being said out loud, it's like, that's kind of weird. I don't know, people on the internet, I don't know, sorry, this is a bit of a tangent, have such an aversion to the word localization, and it's pretty evident a lot of people don't completely understand what it means, because there's definitely different degrees of localization. Because when people point out bad localization, they usually go for like the worst of the worst. Like I'm talking like Sengoku Basara Devil Kings, where like they change everything, right? And they're like, oh my god, they change everything with the localization. But like, you don't realize that like even just little tweaks to make things flow better, because things are different across languages, is also localization. There's like a sliding scale of localization. But for some reason, whenever people hear the word localization, they just jump immediately to like the worst stuff. And they're like, no, we want a direct translation. But most of the time, direct translation just doesn't work quite the same. And so, yes, you need to take some liberty in the way you interpret certain things and translate them. And yes, there will be some degree of disagreement among people how you do that, right? But there's always going to be some. You're not going to get like you know when you watch anime and like the fan subs come out, right? Like not the official subs, the fan subs, because they come out immediately. They're done by fans, and it's like a direct translation. There's like little notes, you know, like Kikaku means plan or something like that. And it's like, you wouldn't want to keep having to read little notes like that all the time, right? But it's a fan sub, so you kind of go like, okay, you know, that's fine. So there has to be some degree of decision making when it comes to localization, but because people always think of the worst one, they just immediately think of it as a bad word because they want the direct translation. And that's, even if you go for a direct translation, there's still going to be some flavor of localization, even if it's just a little bit in it. And I don't think people really completely understand that. I do understand how some people get really defensive when they hear people saying like, some people go like, oh, localization is an art form, and then people go, no, don't do that because I want a direct translation. But it's like, there's always going to be a little bit of tweaking in the way that you go about that, right? And you may disagree with it, which is totally fine. But it's not like you could just have no localization at all. Like, there's going to be some degree of that somewhere, right? Yeah, I don't know, like, localization discourse is always so weird to hear, because I don't catch it that often, but the odd time I see something like that pop up on Twitter, and then I click on it, which is a bad idea, it's always like the worst takes in the comments, like the people that are absolutely vehemently against it and don't really know what it completely means. Like the extreme negative opinions, and I'm just like, these people don't really understand what they're talking about, right? Hey, wannabe orator, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I think the best example of localization that I can think of for describing what it is The Great Ace Attorney. And me and Kieran did a stream on his channel where we read through the interviews with the localizer, Janet Su. And she brings up so many really good points about the way they need to localize it, because, especially because that game takes place in, you know, Japan and Britain back in the Victorian era. There's a lot of things that between time periods they have to decide on how they translate and localize in a way that still makes sense. So you don't need to go, I don't know, picking up a book and figuring out how much, you know, money costs back then in the Victorian era and then translate into current currency to understand what the characters are talking about, right? So, you know, the way they break it down and like the reasoning they go behind everything. Like, they talk about this whole conversation that happens between Urlock and Soseki, and it's a very nuanced Japanese language-based conversation about the way Japanese language is interpreted by British people in the Victorian era, and then they had such a hard time localizing it, and they also had to keep it within the size of the text blocks and not run over, which is difficult because obviously Japanese is not written in English letters, so they take up less space. So they had to be a little bit creative in the way that they made that work, and it was actually really fascinating. And like the way they explained their thought process behind it is really, you know, I think very well thought out. I definitely agree that there's some pieces of fiction that the localization people don't agree with, or it's not quite the way that I would go about it if I was in that position, but I am not the person behind the game, so I don't really have a say in that point. Most of the time it's with mischaracterizations. Like, I know we were having this conversation with Onario, because he's like, of course, the biggest Vane fan in the world, and I like Vane a lot too, and his characterization in Grand Blue Relink, how some of his lines between the Japanese one and the English one, they have some of the same energy, but they kind of skew it in a slightly different direction, And it's not something that I completely agree with, but I understand why they would pick that, and it would not be the direction that I would go with. And for someone that plays the mobile game could probably spot it, because the mobile game is more of a direct translation, just because they translate it pretty fast and they don't have like a formal localization team for it, which is fine. So you can see the discrepancies there, right? And so if you're a fan of the mobile game and you go and play Relink, you're kind of like, oh, I feel like this is a little off here. But then if you're new to the fandom and you're getting into Relink, and you might think this is what the character's like, which is not completely true. So I can see why people would have beef with that, right? But to say that all localization is bad, or to say that, you know, immediately dismiss it and say, I don't want any localization, I want a direct translation, is kind of misguided. It's a scale. Just like anything else in life, it's not a black or white. It's many degrees of gray, and people will fall within different areas of gray, and that's totally fine. Many things in life are areas of gray, and people don't seem to understand that on the internet, and that's what gets people into arguments on the internet. The sooner you can step back and say, okay, I can understand both people's perspectives. I know where I fall on the spectrum between the two perspectives, but I can respect where people are coming from. That higher level, that higher degree of thinking, that higher degree of critical thought would prevent a lot of silly arguments that just... And especially because obviously in Twitter, you can also only write with limited characters, right? So the people's ideas are skewed even more because their ideas are short form, unless you pay for like Twitter Blue or whatever, but that's another story. I'm going off on a tangent. This is not the time for this. What would the internet be without silly arguments? On one hand, yes. On the other hand, it's just like, man, some of the quote-unquote discourse is a little silly. Most of the time, these are things that people argue about on the internet, and that no one argues about these things in real life. Like, if you walk down the street or went to your workplace and tried talking to anyone about any of these topics, they'd be like, whatever, localization? I don't care. These aren't the things that the normies discuss. These are inconsequential things to the functioning of the rest of the world. Sir, this is a Wendy's. What? Did you guys see those eggs hatch? Wait, does Malor have healing? Wait, taunting counter. Taunt the enemy to get their attention, respond with a lethal strike. Magical cutie shot. But you don't have healing. Oh, deploy a shield that absorbs enemy damage up to its limit.
Magical holy shield!
Oh, but you can only shield yourself. But you're useless, Malor. Take that, egg.
Like it?
Stop it! Magical missile! We cleaned right up!
Our starting party sure is the party of all time. I miss Mio and Hildy. I don't really miss Sane. I don't really care about Sane. Other than the fact that we had a friendship attack with him, which was, I'm assuming, was pretty strong. That's a big dinosaur bone in the back. Oh, not the random encounter right before I open the chest. Prepare to eat my auto battle.
You piece of...
Like it?
Last one!
We cleaned right up!
Experience the strength!
Boo-doo-doo-dum. Wait, I got a magic drop. Is that an MP healing item? Yes, finally, some MP healing items. Not that I have a healer to use them on, but you know. Just saying.
By the rune's guiding light, magical girl Malore is coming to get ya!
I hate these birds because they attack immediately. It's always the birds. Also, I'm fighting more enemies with a smaller party
Like it?
and no healer. This kind of sucks.
Ow!
They do quite a bit of damage too, actually.
Take this!
Magical cutie missile!
It looks like she
We're done
hits
here.
Gar with friendly fire through the missile when she
We
shoots
cleaned
it.
right up!
I like it.
Yeah, it's always me and the birds. It's always the birds. Always the birds. I hope I'm doing this correctly. It would kind of suck if I missed a 6th party member in town and then I came here already, which might actually be the case. Which in that case, I'm still gonna go ahead anyways. Then again, Hildy did run out of healing like after like 4 heals, so I ended up using the items anyways.
Let's get it done!
Not the birds!
Take this!
You still not dead yet? Oh, there you are.
That doesn't even count as exercise.
Like, was I supposed to have Sabine with me? The thing is, I already walked all the way around town, and then I encountered her when I went back, and then I don't want to walk all the way around town to look for her again. Whatever. Whatever. Ooh-doo-doo-dum. This bridge has very large gaps. Look, I could stand right here, I'd be falling right through. Noah should be falling straight through those 2 planks.
Still no sign of it.
Are you sure this magic packing super monster is even real?
Of course I'm sure. The intel came straight from one of my old comrades in arms.
Did you say comrades in arms?
Wait, so it was your idea to investigate this? No one asked you?
Again, why is Eiyuden always in the background of all these cutscenes and doesn't say anything?
Technically, no. But it's a magical girl's duty to smack the bad guys up with love and justice before they become a menace.
Seems a little presumptuous.
So what? It might be a thankless job, but somebody's gotta do it.
Lore, you're not a tank.
And hey, who are you to talk about being presumptuous? Nobody asked you to follow me all the way out here, Mr. Worrywart. But you did, didn't you? And that's why I knew at first glance that you were a good guy.
But you didn't notice I was a good guy at first glance.
Actually, you called me shady, and...
Okay, at least he's self-aware about her, I guess.
Now get a move on, Noah. Love and justice aren't gonna dish themselves out.
I feel like I'm talking to Lean.
Still nothing, Iugo? Too shy?
Let's get it done!
Get that bird!
There! I'll heal you.
Like it.
Yeah, got him!
Not even worth sullying my blade.
You wish Leanne said rub-a-dub-dub when using her lens, like from the cutscene? She said that every time. She's gonna get benched even if I don't have a full party. The thing about this battle system too is that because you're kind of incentivized to just auto everything, right? But that means I'm basically just sitting here doing nothing during the battles. I could do it all manually, but at this point in the game, it's just hit the attack button a bunch of times. And there's 6 characters. It's too much to go through for just a random encounter.
Challenge accepted.
I also wish that it would show me the character's HP during auto battle,
Like it.
so I could figure out when I need to stop it and heal someone partway through. Like, it's just another quality of life thing that,
Magical cutie.
like, why isn't it here? I don't like the thrill of the mystery. Not quite. Well, if any of them attacks Iugo, he's dead. Oh, maybe... Well, he doesn't have a defend action. He has a taunting counter. He might just die. He might just die. I mean, you know what? Since all the birds go first, it doesn't really matter what I do. Oh, you go. Oh, you're dead. Wait, what did she just... She took his place and auto-used an item?
What's next?
There! I'll heal you.
Oh, so they do auto-heal people on auto battle. Then I literally don't have to do anything.
We're done here. So much for that.
This is kind of odd. Hugo's unconscious body MVP. I keep pressing the wrong button for the menu. I hope there's a healing save circle for the boss, but we have yet to find one. So this dungeon doesn't really have many music, just ambient sounds.
Let's do this!
6 enemies, and no one has any AoEs. Oh, so the enemy also has a formation, and then when I kill the front row, they move up from the back. That's why they keep inching forward. I saw that in the dungeon earlier, and I was like, wondering about that. So when Yugo died, his body got swapped to the back.
Magical cutie missile!
How's the thing not dead after that?
Not doing good here.
Yeah, got him!
That doesn't even count as exercise.
You missed the switch click-clack sound effects from Rising. Me too. I only have 6 more healing herbs. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more than that. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to town. Oh no, I should have bought one of those items that teleports you out of the dungeon. I don't want to have to walk back and restock. Better be an easy boss. Again, I only have 6 healing herbs. I don't want to use them healing before the fight even begins. Hey Moo Moo, welcome back. Oh, I can't change Malore's stuff. Even just like, again, little, well, I guess never mind. I was gonna say, if you look on the right side of the screen, it shows you the difference between the stats, but it'd be nice if it was just strictly like an arrow up or an arrow down, but I guess if you look in the upper left, kind of does that. Okay, well, Malore's level 8. I'm assuming they scaled the temporary party members to what where you should be, so I think I'm good. I only have 6 healing herbs, though. That's not good. Well, let's see. If we get brutally murdered... Well, so be it.
Huh? Whoa. I'm picking up some serious magic.
You think it's our target?
Oh, I know it's our target.
Oh, you're a big boy.
It's go time, Noah. You remember how this works?
Don't worry, I learned fast.
Any monster that threatens the peace is in for a stomping. By the light of my guiding rune, and by the power of love and justice, magical girl Malore is coming to get ya!
Evil doesn't stand a chance against the forces of good. By the light of my guiding rune, Warrior of the Watch Noah is coming to get ya!
Okay, I guess you have a monologue too now, huh?
Did I do it right?
Yeah, why do they think it's evil? They're just judging it.
You did it so dang right.
We're no better than just being like Malore herself.
And this is where I bust out my secret weapon, Magical Pretty Grimoires!
No, I want your secret weapon to be magical healing magic. Wait, what? Oh, is this a gimmick? Malore, I don't think we have time to read in the middle of the boss fight.
What are those 2 books?
They're grimoires, Noah, and they help magical girls like me dole out justice.
Okay, but why are there 2?
Pick the one closest to the monster. It's as simple as that.
I don't think it is, though.
Oh, come on, Noah. Believe in yourself, and justice will find a way. what? Pick a book and let's hope justice is on our side.
What does that mean? Can I use both of them? And I can't. Oh, I can only pick one. Okay. Well, she told me to pick the closest one. Wait, no, but I don't know where the monster is now. And Eiyuden here doesn't even have a defend option. You have a defend option. I'll pick this one. Wait, no, you have a hero combo. Oh, you have a hero combo with Noah. Okay, that's good to know. Dodge. Shield.
Magical holy shield!
Gotta choose wisely.
Get him! Magical lovely justice hammer!
What the?
Love doesn't have time for bad guys, and that means you!
Like it?
So that's how this is gonna be. This one. Like, I don't want to waste my SP if I'm not gonna hit anything. Okay, all in, baby. All in, baby. All in, baby. Yes!
There you go.
Go get him!
It's time for an all-out attack!
Love doesn't
Get
have time
stunned.
for bad guys, and that means you!
But I guess if you don't...
Yes, ma'am.
Even if you don't stun it, he comes out of the ground, right? So you'll still hit him. That was kind of cool.
Magical cutie missile!
Oh, I only stunned one of his
My
attacks.
turn.
Left or right? Right. Wait, no, I shouldn't get Gar to do that because he's slow. Okay, here we go. Yes.
With me, kiddo!
Give him the bonk.
Ma'am.
One punch for you!
Very nice.
There. Pull it together.
Wait, no, did I not grab the grimoire? Oh no, I forgot that I didn't grab the grimoire. I canceled out of it. No one grabbed the grimoire. See, I wish they gave me a log that told me what I chose everyone to do, because I canceled out of the log when I changed who I was using to heal. Okay, you're pretty early. Okay, you know what, you... Okay, let's go left this time. this. Haha!
There
I'm a
you
genius!
go.
Go get him, magical, lovely Justice Hammer! Love doesn't have time for bad guys.
You know, Malora, you can just learn to cast your spell so we don't need to choose a
I'll
location.
heal you. Thanks.
Wait, it didn't actually stun him this time.
Magical cutie missile!
My turn.
That's not good. Am I supposed to guard? Nonsense. Go for the book. Who do I even heal? Gar? I sure hope he doesn't annihilate me. Dang it!
There you go.
Go get him, magical, lovely Justice Hammer! Listen to the whispers of
That could totally still hit him.
Let's.
There! Get up, Gar!
Thanks!
Let's go right again. I can't do the combo. What do I heal? Hugo? Noah? Hugo. Dang it!
There you go.
Go get him, magical, lovely Justice Hammer! Listen to the whispers of justice!
What does that even mean?
I'll heal you.
I owe you one.
Oh, that was a clutch heal. I like how I didn't even see the heal happen. It already zoomed in on the boss.
Magical cutie missile!
My turn.
I'll get Gar to do the book this time. Oh, but you're slow. Well, you know what? That's fine. As long as you don't hit, he doesn't hit Malora, right? Or should I do a double heal? You know what? No, no double heal. That's for cowards. Maybe you should shield yourself.
Magical holy shield!
Wait, no, I did it again. No one grabbed the book. No one grabbed the book. No one grabbed the. I was gonna get Gar to grab the book, and then no one. If I don't make the first person grab the book, I forget to grab the book.
When in need, pull it together.
Thanks!
Gar will grab the book. Gar will grab the book. Gar will grab the book. He keeps popping up the left side. He's gotta go to the right side eventually, right? Well, this is my last healing herb. Darn it!
How about this?
does that even mean? There!
And he's cheating. He's reading my moves. Well, that's not fair.
Like it?
Magical cutie missile!
Damn.
So I don't have any more healing items except for revival items, so I guess I'll just die. Guess I'll die. If I switch to the left, and he switches right, no, I'm gonna stick to the right. He's gotta come up from the right eventually, right? He has to come up from the right eventually, right? You asshole!
This better work.
Go get him, magical lovely justice hammer!
I don't like that this is just RNG.
What
Justice!
does that even mean?
Does he just stay on that side until I hit him and he switches? That doesn't seem right either, though.
Nice!
That might actually be what's happening, though. Maybe he's just staying there until I hit him. Well, I'm gonna switch to the left, and if he switches right this turn, I'm gonna be very angry. Okay, well, actually, Yugo goes first, so he can attack. Gar, you get the left book, and it better be correct. Like, I don't have any items, right? No, I don't. Well, just all-out attack, baby! Okay. That must be a mechanic, right? Maybe he just stays in the same location until you hit him, and then he RNGs it.
Love doesn't have time for
That would be
bad
less
guys,
RNG-ish.
and that means you.
Take this!
Magical cutie
Imagine having 6 people, but only one of them can use a book. You're right. It's so dumb. Oh, well. Noah's dead. Probably everyone else, too.
Not doing good here. You've got this.
Well, this is fantastic. Now he's gonna switch to the right. Right? 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 Oh, god damn it!
Go get him, magical lovely justice hammer. Listen to the whispers of justice.
What does that even mean?
Like it?
Yeah, all in a day's work.
Oh, thank god!
Is everyone alright?
I'm gonna get killed by the next random encounter I come across. I'm gonna get killed by the next random encounter.
We did it!
Thank you for the stretch. Man, that was something. That was something.
Love and justice! So, we done here?
Yep, grimoires deployed, monster destroyed. And now folks out there don't have to worry about a torrent of evil magic wrecking their day.
Melora, I'm telling you again. Just learn to use your magic so we don't need to rely on RNG.
You did good, Noah. Thanks.
Happy to be of service.
So, here's an idea. Why don't we keep this tag team going? Except I'll help you now. It's only fair.
Seriously?
Yeah. You know, assuming your super squad at the Watch has room for one more. You never know when a magical girl is just what the situation ordered.
Well, if you're really sure.
Totally! When justice calls, I'm there.
Oh great, Malore joined the party. Willful magical girl Malore. Great.
So, can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
What exactly is a magical girl, and how is it different from a mage?
How do I become a magical boy?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? They're like night and day. A magical girl is like one part love and one part justice. And do you want to write this down?
And 99% hot air. Oh, they brought me back to the beginning of the dungeon, thank God. I'm not getting off by a random bird. Get me out of here. Lace, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Hey, Luca, it's good to see you. Guys, please go check out Lace_C when you get a chance. He's a really cool Catboy VTuber. He plays a lot of games. He plays RPGs, he plays horror games, he plays story games, he plays Final Fantasy XIV. He plays a lot of things that we play as well on our channel. If you like RPGs and other games and horror games, please go check him out. He's really cool. How are you doing, Lace? You have a good time? What were you playing today? Feel free to sit back and relax. Go take care of yourself after your stream. Yeah, we're playing Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, which just came out today. We're pretty early in the game. We're just kind of recruiting people and doing side content, sort of side content, probably mandatory side content. I don't know. The game's going well. It's charming. It's not like riveting, but it's charming.
Some stress relief, perhaps.
Hey there! Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
You still want me to recruit people? I guess we're just gonna walk around town for a little bit. I bet Sabine's somewhere around town. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have had Sabine during that boss fight. There's no like, marker on the map. I don't want to waste my money upgrading weapons for characters that I'm gonna eventually bench, but right now I have limited characters, so maybe I should just upgrade. I think I'm gonna use Gar for longer, at least. He's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it's only like 900 coins for each person to get upgraded a little bit, right? I also need to buy more healing items. I am very low on that. I don't have a healer. I should walk to every corner of town. There might be like a cutscene embedded in one of these side paths. Even if there's no door. Oh, look at the dog chasing his own tail. That's cute. Should I be buying armor? How much of an upgrade is this? That's like an upgrade of 1. That's not worth it. Oh, I forgot. I should be equipping new hats. Leanne and Malore. Okay, that ups your magic. Okay, these only increase my stats by like 1 point apiece. I don't think it's worth spending money on these. Okay, I'm not spending money on these. Oops, no. I definitely need some of this stuff. Tomo! Welcome in today. Oh, thank you so much for all the gift subs. I really appreciate it. You're always so nice to me. Thank you for all your support, Tomo. Hope you're doing well today. And if you guys got a gift sub from Tomo, please make sure to give your thanks. Tomo is such a nice member of the community, so generous. I've known Tomo for a while, and they're always amazing. So please, go give him some love. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, healing herbs are dirt cheap. I'm gonna buy one of these. These are dirt cheap. How many can I carry? 20? Oh, wait, what? How many can I carry? Wait, okay. 99? It only costs 1,980 to get 99? Well, I don't need 99, but maybe 20. I think 20 is a good number, and that's not too expensive. I wish I had known that before I went into that dungeon. I thought they'd be nice to me because it was only the second dungeon in the game. Maybe I just need to go out of town and just walk to the next city. There might not be anything else left in this city for me. I'm gonna check that noble lady's house just in case. Actually, I should go back here just in case something spawned in Yugo's spot. Why was he hanging out here anyways? Just an empty building. I think I need to walk to the next town. I don't really like how they're kind of making me guess. Especially because I can't sprint. I mean, his walking speed isn't slow, but the town's kind of big. I wish I could just kind of, you know, put on my running shoes, like Pokemon style, you know? I'm gonna walk up to the mansion just to see if there's a cutscene up there. Just ride Gar. I don't know if that'll be any faster. Should I be talking to like the random NPCs? Oh, maybe I should. They actually give me stuff. I've just been avoiding them because there's too many of them. Wait, this is the appraiser. I don't have anything for that. Okay. If there's nothing by the mansion, I'm just gonna walk to the next town and see what's there. I don't want to have to use a guide to find the characters. I mean, obviously this game's new, but a lot of the people with early access already start writing a lot of the stuff down. I don't want to have to use a guide, but if it's gonna save me like 30 minutes every stream wandering around looking for stuff, then I may consider it. What really gets me is that the cutscene where we met Malor didn't activate the first time I walked through that area, even though I had a Yugo, and it was only when I was walking up the stairs from the opposite direction that the cutscene spawned. So if the game is that specific, about some of the cutscenes, then you might have to be a little careful. Oh, I didn't even save at the inn. Oh, but I don't want to walk all the way back to the inn. What I don't want is to leave town and then get into some kind of cutscene or fight. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna go west. It looks like there's a dungeon next to that town too, so there must be some story involved with that. Wait, no, is this the town where I started? Wait, is that just the dungeon where we went to at the beginning? I think it is. Wait, no, it's not. It's different. Altverden Village. Okay, this town's pretty straightforward. Where are you from, traveler? I've come to trade from the eastern desert. The shark craft of the shark beastin are perfectly comfy. I want a shark. I want a shark. I like how they spell the name of their race. You look recruitable. Keyman.
Greetings. I've got a number of pelts for sale today. Can I interest you?
Why does he look like Kronk? He looks like blonde Kronk.
You know, I don't think we've met before. The name's Kiro, and I'm a hunter by trade. This here crossbow's been my partner for longer than I care to remember. Together, we can snipe with more accuracy than any elf.
That's quite a claim.
Wait. Yeah, I smell it now. You're trying to achieve something great, aren't you?
I smell it. That smelly smell that smells smelly.
I've been at this for a long time, and it's given me a keen sense of smell. There's not much that gets past me.
Why is Eiyuden and Malora just standing behind me? Did they just pick like a couple of the optional characters to stand behind you in cutscenes with other optional characters to make it look like they're participating even though they don't say anything? Is that a thing? I'm looking for stalwart allies.
The truth is, I'm seeking new companions to fight at my side.
Of course you are. And here's the part where you tried to win me over, right? Another tried before, years ago. But if you're thinking to impress me with a show of prowess, think again. There's not a man or woman alive who can match me with a crossbow.
Let's say I wanted to impress you anyway.
If you're that determined, you must have a good reason. How's this? Hunt me 3 wild boars. You'll find some in Redthroat Ridge to the east.
Oh, I was just there. I should have come here first. Malora, you led me astray. Hey, I've already done it retroactively. Does that count?
You finished your hunt already? Ah, but you haven't bagged enough of them, have you? I can tell from the scent. Was I not clear?
Dang it.
If you think you can impress me, hunt down 3 wild boars in Redthroat Ridge, to the east of here.
You're gonna be that way, huh? Alright, old man. This is Altverden. We've planted flowers to make the place pretty. After all, there's no place like home, and it should be beautiful. This village is a real melting pot. After all, it's at the crossroads of all kinds of places. Make yourself at home. Ah, I did well to do business here. Oh, a traveler? Stop by and shop at my store. Man, I'm jealous of that guy. If I had acted sooner, I'd be rolling in money too. I'm buying your gear now. This is a nice village. You can interact with people from all kinds of countries. Cats are great. They show love by respecting personal space and staying away. Isn't that lovely? Is this another Kickstarter person? Jason Motwani? That has to be, right? It has to be. These kids have been by my side for many years now. That's Terrell on the left and Boris on the right. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, I thought there was like an invisible object here, but I think it's just... I ran up on top of the bench. Oh, failed again. They keep turning into hotcakes for some reason. Back to square one. I'm waiting for my wife to finish cooking, but I'm getting a little peckish. It just... Was that a rat? Was that a rat on the ground? It looks like a squirrel?
Get your grimy hand away from me, scumbag! You want me to chop off your fingers and start shoving them up where the sun don't shine? Huh?
That's quite the introduction.
What the? A street brawl or something?
Whoa, Hugo talked!
Huh? That's weird.
Are you a healer?
Oh, good day to you, sir.
I heard some really nasty shouting. Are you okay?
Oh, heavens! Did you come to check on me? That is so incredibly sweet of you. What a kind heart you have.
I think I totally could have had her for that boss fight.
My name is Francesca. Might I inquire as to yours?
I'm Noah, from the Watch.
Well, I am just tickled to meet you, Noah. This is an auspicious encounter indeed. I don't suppose the Watch is looking for healers? I command quite potent restorative magic, if I may be so bold.
I'm looking for a healer. That's kind of mean. They made me run into Malore, and then she lured me to the east, away from the healer and the archer that I could have recruited. And the archer sends you into the same dungeon anyways. That's kind of mean.
That's her. That's the one I was telling you about. Gave the broad a compliment and she flipped her lid on me.
That sweet little number? If you say so. Hey, Sugar. You wanna come along with us and help clear up a little misunderstanding you had with my friend?
She lured you. Yes, she did.
Don't worry, Buttercup. We ain't gonna hurt you. Wouldn't dream of it.
Hey, Key Energy, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Please go check out our friend Key Energy _VT when you get a chance. Really cool streamer, very kind. Thank you so much for coming by and trusting your audience with me. What were you playing today? Did you have a good time? Feel free to sit back and relax with us or go take care of yourself after your stream. I really appreciate you being here. We're playing some Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, and we are recruiting party members right now. And I'm getting a healer, I think. A healer that I sorely would have needed. Past tense.
What do you guys want? Stand back, Francesca. I'll handle this.
Oh, Noah. We've only just met and you're willing to put yourself in danger for me? I don't know what to say.
I'm sure anyone would do the same.
How I wish that were true.
Ryugen, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you.
Since there does seem to be a misunderstanding, I believe it's best I clear it up.
Go ape on them, Francesca. Go ballistic, go ham, go sicko mode on them, Francesca.
You're very gracious, Noah. But please, if I may?
I can't let you leave
Please.
with these men. Who knows what might happen?
She's gonna beat their asses.
I have some idea. You needn't worry about me. I'm a healer.
Call a healer, but not for me.
Should things get heated, I have a gift for calming even the most agitated of hearts. Please, allow me to demonstrate. Don't make me go over there and break you, you gropey little pasty-faced, pigeon-licking, garbage-breath punks! Go fall off the mother-forsaken map, yeah?
Pigeon licking, that's a new one. I kinda like her. I feel like she should put a little bit more oomph into her angry voice, though.
Or does your friend have a chronic case of stupidity? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I told you to keep your hands out of my zone, yeah?
Your hands!
Or did I break your little head in with my big, big words?
I like this idea for a character. I just feel like the delivery on the angry lines isn't quite what I'm looking for. But she's good. I like her. Night Sai, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good rest.
I'll say it again. Real slow for you and your moron friends. I do not like you. I do not ever want to see you again.
She's a master of bunk.
And if I do, you're dead. You hear me? Dead! Now get the hell out of my sight, maggots!
Going!
So, Noah, where were we?
Like, I feel like they were kind of going for like the Cagliostro vibe here.
Ah, yes. I'm Francesca, and I would like to offer my healing magic to your cause, if it pleases you, of course.
Yeah, they just stood there and took it. Even when the screen faded to black and apparently they got beat up, they just stood there and took it. Let me think about it. They should have put funny... This would be a perfect place to put funny dialogue.
You have a place with us.
Oh, I'm so delighted to hear that. Thank you, Noah.
Yeah, funny music would have helped here too. They're just playing the calming town theme here. It doesn't really match. Maybe that's why the scene felt very off. The ill-tempered healer, Francesca. Man, I wish I had you for the last dungeon. Yeah, she brutally beat them near death and then she healed them off screen. You know what? You're absolutely correct. Hey, you traveling too? I'm thinking of heading over to the Empire. Come on, let's go play already. You're not ready yet. Wait, I'm not ready for what? Excuse me? A little cryptic. The salty spittoon. This is salty spittoon. How tough are you? I eat a bowl of nails for breakfast every day. Yeah, so what? Without any milk. Hang on, I'm not hidden yet. Hey, you're a traveler, right? If you're tired, stay at our inn. I guarantee you'll have a good night's sleep. Okay, let's go hunt those boars that I should have done earlier but didn't. The second I'm getting that archer guy, I'm kicking Malor out. She is out. She is out of the party. Malor will be no more.
Challenge accepted. Take this!
Last one!
And stay the hell down!
Thanks, Francesca.
Excuse me.
See, look, she's level 6. I was definitely supposed to have her earlier. Dang it. I think I'm gonna keep her as my main healer for the rest of the game. I like her energy. Yeah, I guess I'll just run in circles until I get accosted by some beasts. Oh no, I'm so vulnerable. I'm sure would hate it if some monsters attacked me.
Any last words?
You're not the right monsters. Then again, I only saw those boars once I was like halfway through the dungeon, so do I actually have to go like halfway through the dungeon? Content warning with Francesca. I feel like she would make it as a streamer, Francesca. She'd act all sweet, get all your gift subs, and then she'd curse people out on like Call of Duty or something like that.
Stay the hell down!
Oh, excuse me.
Does she only have that one battle line? That victory line? Yeah, I guess I'll go deeper into the dungeon and see if that changes the effect the encounters. Man, I really was supposed to come here earlier. Or I was supposed to go to the other town and then come here later. Darn it.
Any last words?
Like it?
Yeah, got him!
That doesn't even count as exercise.
Yeah, the silly little egg dudes. They're just silly little omelets. Come on, attack me. Thank you.
Let's do this!
There's a boar.
Oh, damn it!
Like it?
Magical cutie missile!
Still can't believe I actually made it through that boss fight, considering how many times I missed with that hammer. Suck it! Beats you with the staff.
Take this!
Yeah, got him!
Not even worth sullying my blade.
I feel stronger.
Okay, I need 2 more boars. Now that I know that they're here, I'll just run around over here. Come and get me. Come and get me. Pretty please?
Challenge accepted. What? Like it? Damn it!
Suck it!
She does quite a bit of damage just by whacking things with her staff.
Not even worth sullying my blade.
Actually, I should look at Francesca's skills just to see what spells she has. I really hope that he knows that I slayed 3 boars and I don't need to like do something specific to like prove it to him. Come and get me. Thank you.
Let's get it done.
Ooh, 2 boars in 1? Wait, actually, I'm gonna fight manually. Healing drop, water veil. She literally has the same attacks as Hildy did. Why am I doing that? I should auto.
Last one!
A big day for justice!
I like it.
Okay, we're still kind of close enough to the entrance, so I'm just going to walk back instead of using my item. Might as well get a little bit of XP on the way, I guess. And we'll recruit Kronk, blonde Kronk, into the party and then boot Malor. I'm assuming that when we get enough party members, Noah's gonna say something like, I think this is enough party members to show Ymir.
To violence.
Take this!
We're done here.
And stay the hell down! Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Ymir just says, come back when you recruit 100 heroes. So it's like, oh, I guess this is just the whole game now. The whole game is just the first quest. Should save. Oh, of course someone's gonna hit me right when I leave.
Like it?
Last one!
Not even worth sullying my blade.
Actually, is there like a quick equip button? Oh, there is auto equip. Okay, I can do that once I boot Malor out. I was kind of expecting Kronk to send us to the dungeon west of that city, because there's a dungeon right there. But he didn't. Unless he's gonna say, well, now that you slayed 3 boars, I need you to do something else for me.
Coming to get
even worth sullying my blade.
Yeah, exactly. Did I say 3 boars to the east? I meant 3 bears to the west. If he pulls something like that on me. Kronk, I did it. Kronk.
You finished your hunt already? Oh, and you've done exactly as I asked.
So I guess they just get, like, all the optional party members to stand behind you every time you recruit another one? Maybe it's like a form of peer pressure.
Wild boars are ferocious creatures. It takes a tough hunter to bring down even one.
So does that mean...
Let's you and me have a little talk first. I
He's gonna
adore
send me
the children of this
to the other
town.
dungeon.
I enjoy watching them grow up, in an almost fatherly sort of way, I suppose. Day by day, inch by inch, they live, learn and grow. Just like how a seed sprouts, before one day it finally flowers. But I can smell it. Change, and not for the better.
He keeps saying that he can smell everything. Is that his character trait?
The wind carries the scent here from afar. I'd hoped that I was reading it wrong, but since we first spoke, I feel it with a certainty. Whatever threat is out there is going to come here. It will steal these children's chance to blossom. So I've decided to join you, and that is my reason why.
Okay, bruh, I didn't actually care about your reasoning. I just wanted a yes or a no. The peace-loving hunter, Kiro. I like how his sprite is like his back is turned.
We're happy to have you.
We're happy to boot up Malor. Wait, unless I can put her like in support. How does that work? Oh. Battle plan for beginners. You can access battle plan in the main menu to configure what your whole party does in auto battle mode. Yeah, I don't care about your reason. I just want Malor out of here. Okay, I think let's go back to the inn and switch him around.
Just got a fresh read from the winds.
You think it's too late to bring Malor back to the volcano from the last game? Hey, Girlfriend76, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, there's no smithy here. I was gonna upgrade Francesca's weapon. I don't want to go into the dungeon to the west until the game tells me to, because otherwise it's just a waste of time. The unfortunate thing about this town is that it's too big. It takes too long for me to walk from one end to the other. Oh, Yugo's weapon already came at level 2. Okay, that's nice. Her staff is the Morning Star. There's different like elements, so like these are slash, she's grapple, throw, and smash. I'm not gonna bother upgrading the others' weapons yet. I feel like I should wrap up stream, but I want to get at least one more character. Let's go to the next town. There's another town on the map. I want to go there and see who's there. If we have to do one more dungeon, I don't mind. Now that I have a real healer and stocked up on healing items. You know what? I'll visit the little hamlet north of the bridge. The map kind of looks big, but it's actually not because you actually have quite a stride. Wait, no, this is the town where I started. Jump scare.
Any last words?
Take this!
Yeah, got him!
We cleaned right
look at Kuroto's win pose. That's actually kind of adorable. There has to be at least one character to recruit here. Oh wait, this isn't the town I started in. Never mind. Wern Village. Actually, deceptively larger than it looks. Can't talk to that person. Recruit the horse. Honestly, the horse would probably be the most useful party member. You a traitor too, then? Nah, you don't look very traitory. I'm only here for my Chenrock tea. The myth says it came from the tears of a dragon who fell in love with a human. Don't know if it's true, but it sure is romantic. Oh, trading post? Shiny black eggs! Wait. Prices go up and down? There's a stock market system? It's a stock market system? This book's kind of creepy. What, you want to read this book? Here, take it. The story is just too creepy. Yeah, I need to go and like talk to everyone in the town where Ymir is, because I did not talk to all those NPCs, and I bet at least there's 2 or 3 more that have book pieces. My daughter bought some odd book at the bazaar, and the content is rather unsettling. We'll save that for tomorrow, though. I don't want to go back and talk to everyone. The runes have guided you here. Come now, bring judgment with your rune to the scoundrels. Okay. Weirdo. Nirvana. I heard bandits had showed up in the village, but I can't see any odd sorts. You know, we haven't actually seen any side quests yet. Maybe it's because they know that we're going to be recruiting 100 heroes and no one cares about side quests that don't have anything to do with the heroes. Hey, you there, traveler. How'd you like these plants? Isn't that flower bed there glorious? I put my heart and soul into growing and tending them. Oh, I don't think you're up to my level yet. What's with all these old people saying cryptic things? You're not up to my level. You're not ready for this yet. It must be part of some, like, ongoing side quest. It's the Grand Blue old lady, you're right. You a traveler by any chance? You don't look a bandit. When you're tired of walking around the bazaar, come to my inn. This is like a merchant town. Oh, enjoying the bazaar? It's the town's greatest attraction, so enjoy it for what it's worth. The bazaar is outstanding as always. It's incredibly fun to shop here. The bazaar here in Warren was Count Groom's daughter's idea. It brought the village back to life. Oh, look at this kitty. So orange. Did you score any goodbyes? Oh, sorry for the interruption. I love shopping and watching other shoppers too. The horse is fully rendered in 3D. Isn't this great? Feel the excitement. This place is starting to buzz. Come on, join in on the fun. Come on and slam. Show yourselves, bandits! You want a reason to hide in shame? I'm happy to give you one. I was gonna say I'm glad to give you one. That's not right. I can't calmly let my children play unsupervised because I'm worried about the bandits. I hope they won't pick up any bad influences. My wife always frets. The bandits are scary, but we'll be fine if we keep watch. I'm always ready to escape. Hey, Nakyo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. These people should not leave their valuables unguarded and their door unlocked. I'm just saying. You never know when an RPG protagonist is going to come break into your house. There's no way there's no recruitable hero here. Wait, are you recruitable?
Yume? Where are you? Yume?
Who's Yume?
Oh, are you travelers? Yume is my granddaughter. Did you see her along the road?
Maybe we're the bandits.
She's 6 years old and wears her hair in a bun.
I'm not recruiting a 6-year-old, am I?
I haven't seen her, I'm sorry. Why? Is something wrong?
She said she was going to the mountains to play with some new friend of hers. But then I heard there were sightings of some kind of big, hairy monster. I'm worried sick. If I weren't so old and frail, I'd go find her myself. I wish someone would check on her and make sure she's okay.
Well, she can't have gone far. She's either at the mountain pass to the west or Red Throat Ridge to the east. Don't worry, I'll find her.
Don't make me go back to Red Throat Ridge again.
Really? Oh, thank you, young man. Thank you.
She better not be in Red Throat Ridge. Welcome to Warren Village, travelers. Take your time and enjoy your stay. And let's go recruit a 6-year-old. Yeah, Red Throat Ridge sure is a popular tourist spot. Apparently. Watch this be like an area that like enemies are like 10 levels too high for me, and I'm not supposed to be here. Had a landslide recently, you see? Sorry, but you can't go further right now. Oh. I have to go back to Red Throat Ridge, don't I? But the zoom in of the location clearly showed me that the place was clear. What about the cave in the southwest? Should I be going there? Well, okay, I'm gonna go to Red Throat Ridge first. Since they actually told me to go there.
Challenge accepted. Take this!
Last one!
Not even worth sullying my blade.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the blackout in Lumio City in Pokemon. Where they said there's a blackout so you can't go ahead, but it's clearly well lit. Pokemon always has the silliest ways to block roads. We're just dancing here. Just dancing. Who knows when we'll leave? One day we'll just disappear. Because we're dancing.
So long!
That's what you get.
I am grateful for any opportunity to grow.
Yeah, sorry kid, I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm gonna block this road. If it turns out the kid's not even here, I'm gonna be kind of angry that they sent me here. Not even like a cutscene to show me. Well, there we go. Oh! Am I recruiting the Bigfoot? Appa? It's so cute. Oh, that red thing is an eye. I thought the red thing was the nose from the sprite. That is an evil eye.
Leave her alone!
I like how the picture of this guy is cropped on the right side, so it looks like he's peering around a wall. It looks like he's like peering around a wall and being like creeping on you. Thanks for calling Kirby, Nakyo. I really appreciate it.
Who are you, mister?
I'm Noah, and you must be Yume. Your grandma is looking for you.
Oh, she's such a worrywart. I told her me and friend had some special training to do.
Special training? But where's your
It's really important! You never know when a big monster will attack the town, and I have to be ready to help!
Aw, shaped like a friend.
It was his idea, but I think it's a pretty clever one.
Okay, I'm glad you brought him up because, what is he?
Noah, you can't just ask people what they are.
This is Friend, Yume's bestest buddy in the whole wide world!
Is his name really just gonna be Friend? I dig it.
Oh, so you're protecting her. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
His name's just Friend, I love it.
Friend says he likes you. Do you want to be friends with us too?
I want to be friends with Friend.
Yeah, of course.
It's not gonna be confusing.
Yippee! I just knew you would. Since we're friends, I might have fibbed a little. I actually want to leave home so I can go look for my mother. You're a traveler, aren't ya? I promise I'll do whatever I'm told, and I'll stay out of trouble, and I'll eat all my vegetables, and I won't wander away from Friend. Just please, please, please take me with you.
Okay, let's take a 6-year-old with us.
Please, pretty please.
Now isn't the time. they could have, they really should have made all these dialogue options some kind of funny dialogue, especially for these funny characters. Like, you have a friend in me, or something like that. Or, I have enough friends. I think the no option should say, I have enough friends.
Welcome to the ranks.
Oh, thank you, Noah! Thank you so much!
Brave girl and friend, Yume. Look, she rides him.
Me and friend better go tell Grandma that we're gonna look for Mom.
We got Yume and friend.
Wait, you're bringing him to town?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't actually have to go through like the entire dungeon. What kind of sucks though is that if I want to change my party formation, I have to go to the inn. And the inn for the hub city is like the furthest inn, so I have to actually the furthest inn. So I actually have to walk all the way across town just to change my party. Which is a little annoying. Okay, I was expecting them to make me do a dungeon, but maybe I'll just check out the dungeon in the southwest anyways.
Let's get it done!
Like it?
Suck it! Come on! And stay the hell down! Oh, excuse me.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100,000 steps.
Yume told me everything. I'm worried sick that she'll get hurt, but I suppose if she has her big friend and she has you...
You're putting an awful lot of trust into a stranger, lady.
Just promise you'll look after her. Yume told me just promise.
Okay, I guess that's all the dialogue you say from now on. I'm gonna put her in the party. Who should I replace, though? Leanne or Kuroto? I feel like... Oh, Leanne's locked. I can't actually lose her. Dang it. Sorry, Kuroto. I only knew you for a little bit. Oh, Yume has a little like ×2 icon next to her because she counts as 2 heroes, I guess.
Yay! I got picked!
Wait, she count? Oh, they said that. Some characters count as 2 party slots. But... Oh, I can make her support. It says battle and support, right? No? Oh, wait, I can't put anyone in this support slot, but I can put people in this support slot? Why can't I put Yume in that support
You're
slot?
safe
Well, I need
in my hands.
I need Francesca for sure.
My turn. Sure thing.
Oh, so I can't use Yume. But I want to at least see what she looks like in battle.
Call on me anytime.
Count me in.
Wait, so they let me put Leanne and Gar in support? Or in attendant?
Perfect. You caught me when I was warmed up.
We'll show them what the watch is made of!
I'm sure they'll give me some kind of tutorial on what attendant and support means. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna keep Yume in the party because she takes up 2 slots, but I just want to do a battle with her and see what it looks like. Look at her take up 2 slots. Oh, that's not the exit. Oh, I wanted to keep him in the party, but not if they take up 2 party slots. And not if I can't bench Leanne. Someone fight me. Oh, there we go.
Challenge accepted.
She doesn't even have Rune Lens. She could only do defense and attack.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Calm down. Save some for Yume. Oh, their wind pose is so cute. She like patty cakes his head.
Excuse me.
Actually, the way she rides him kind of looks like, if you played Basara, it's like when Matsu rides the bear.
I understand. I'll wait till I'm needed. You've come to the right healer.
I'm gonna go play with Fred. Bye.
Oh wait, no, I'm not putting Melora in. That's the only other option. If I put Leanne in support, then I have to put Melora in the main party, and that's not happening. I was gonna go do the dungeon in the southwest, but maybe I should save that. Yeah, you know what? I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay. Okay, so initial thoughts. This game's charming, which is what I said about Rising as well. I do like the pixel art style with the 3D backgrounds. I feel like the battles have a lot of potential to be nice and strategic, but right now, because I mean, yes, you can set the auto battle settings yourself, but because the battles take so long with the random encounters, and I say long as in like, they're long enough to take up enough time, but they're short enough that there's not worth putting any effort into it. So it's just hitting auto attack over and over again is a little silly. Maybe 6 characters in the party is too much, but then, you know, if there's 100 characters, having 6 in the party is pretty generous, and it gives you room to mix and match characters that you like, especially if some of them take up 2 slots. So I could see it later on becoming useful. Right now, 6 people on the battlefield seems like a bit much. Game's missing quite a few quality of life things. I wish that during auto battle it showed you the character's HP, so you can kind of monitor that while you're auto battling. I wish there was a speed up battle button that you could just click on and off to speed up the battles, like they did in Octopath 2, which they did not have in Octopath 1. I wish that the when you chose what everyone does during a turn, it actually logs that somewhere on the side of the screen, so you can like go back and review and be like, oh right, I told Yugo to do this turn, and then I told this character to do this turn. Because then the second you... Or it'd be nice if maybe you could freely... When it's your turn, right? You select what everyone does in order from top to bottom on the list. Top to bottom on the list does not correspond to left to right on the timeline. Sometimes it'd be nice if I had the chance... Actually, I haven't tried this. Maybe it's possible. During battle to be like, I actually want to select what Francesca does first, and then go and check out what he... And then go decide what Iugo does next. Instead of having to be like, oh, Francesca's at the bottom of the list, so I have to give everyone command before I get to her, and give her a command. That might actually be a thing. I haven't tried it, so if it is, then I apologize. But I think it'd be nice if I could do it like that. Kind of like in Arc Rise Fantasia, you know, when it's your turn, you choose what your characters do, and depending on what you choose, then they slot them in the timeline. But you can choose which character you command first. You can switch between the 3 characters and be like, I'll give a command to character 2, and then give a command to character 1, and then give a command to character 3, and then go back to 2. Instead of having to go in order of character 1, character 2, character 3. I think that would make it feel less clunky. I feel like the battles have a lot of potential, but they don't really have the oomph that I'm looking for. I'm not sure if it's because, like, the music is fine, but it doesn't have, like, the same oomph to it as, like, say, Octopath, for example, which I guess is a bit unfair, because Octopath has a great soundtrack. But like, even the boss battles didn't feel intense enough just from a musical standpoint. Even the sound effects, like whenever you start a battle, I don't know, the weird silent, well, not silent, the weird quiet jump scare sound doesn't really start off a battle correctly, I feel. I guess these are just kind of minor nitpicks with it as a first impression. Story-wise, I don't really know what to make of it. I'm sure the story's not going to be super complicated or, dare I say it, not really that interesting. The characters, some of them, I'm actually surprised I found characters that I found interesting during this first stream. I like Francesca, Gar's pretty cool, Yume and Friend are funny. I liked Hildy, actually, she was kind of cool. I liked Mimi, even though she didn't have a rune lens, but she was cool. So there's already characters that I'm like, okay, this... And I like Noah, design-wise. But I hope that the main characters feel a little flat. Noah feels a little flat. I hope that, obviously with a game this big, with recruitable characters, like, you know, Fire Emblem, Unicorn Overlord, you can recruit a lot of people, so characters don't really get that much screen time or character development. But you can if you invest in them, do like character quests or support conversations. I hope this game does something like that and rewards you for, oh, you like this character and you use this character a lot? Well, here's some side quests and backstories involving this character. That's probably going to be a thing, though. Whether they're going to be good or not, I don't know. The boss fights, I felt like the golem was a pretty long boss fight. And they didn't give us any MP healing items. So once you ran out of heals with Hildy, I was like, well, I'm just going to use these herbs, and when I run out, I run out. The mole boss fight, I understand that I probably could have had a full party of 6 fighting it. I will concede that. But the whole, like, RNG thing, that might be an interesting mechanic for, like, a mid-game boss, but not for the second boss in the game. I feel like you miss out on quite a bit of damage, and he does a lot of damage back to you if you don't stun him. So, and you're low level, and if you don't have Francesca, you don't have a healer, so that's also extra hard. If you didn't buy extra herbs in town, that means that you're screwed, or you have to walk all the way back to town. Furthermore, when you meet Malor, she immediately kind of tells you to go east. So you don't know to go west and recruit Kiroto and Francesca first. So, and Kiroto and Yume both asked me to go back to the Red Ridge long after I already beat the boss, and their towns are on the other side of the map, so it just feels weird. Some of the writing feels a little weird. I'm not sure if that's a localization thing. I don't want to immediately say it is. It could just be the style of the game. I think a lot of the things that I might complain about this game, I'm sure that a Suikoden fan would counter rebuttal and say, well, they did this because of this is how they did it back in Suikoden. And I could understand that, but I still feel like, you know, times are changing, series are evolving, need to improve upon that. Personally, I would prefer no random encounters. I would prefer having just enemies wandering around the map. That might be a personal preference. It's kind of like when I played Rune Factory. They kept so much of it the same as every other previous game that they didn't really innovate enough. And so I wish that they did that. Now this game, I can't say that because I haven't played Suikoden, but I feel like a lot of the complaints I have about this game might just be traced back to, well, they're doing it this way because that's the way they've done it in previous games. Which, for fans of the series, might sound justifiable. For me, maybe not so much. Kind of early for me to give a verdict on this game. I'm still enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy recruiting the characters. I'm going to enjoy seeing how the battle system unfolds. I'm sure there's going to be more complexities to it, and it's going to turn out to be pretty fun later on. But we'll see. Thank you so much for joining me on stream, everyone. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys got a good first look at this game. If you like Eiyuden Chronicles, feel free to let me know, leave a comment below, tell me what you think. And let's find someone to rate. And the thing is, like, I'm not really interested in learning about Suikoden lore and game mechanics to help me understand this game. I think when I finish this game, I might be interested in going back and seeing, if I so fancy. But I don't really feel the need for, and I'm only saying this because I know it's inevitably going to happen, I don't feel the need for someone to come into the comments or the chat and be like, here, let me explain everything about Suikoden to you as you play Eiyuden. I'm not really interested in that. Does that make sense? Because I know people will want to do that. But you guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. Let's say hi to Kip. She's doing a drinking stream with Forte. They're doing dad jokes, if you laugh, you lose. That sounds fun. Right. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you so much for the raids and the gift subs. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. I keep wanting to say Eiyuden Chronicles with an S on the end, but there's no S on the end. Okay. Bye, Froggy fans.